Boom.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first live show. Y'all, we are back from the most random break ever because we just was busy and doing the holiday thing. Rick, how are you? I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, happy to see you too. It's been a really cool break. I finally got a PlayStation 5, so I'm
Oh,
happy about that.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on now, PlayStation 5.
Yeah, and outside of that, it's just been really fun. I haven't started playing it yet, but I'm definitely about to get into that soon. Golly, it's just been great. Oh, yo, have you ever done 4DX? Have you ever watched the movie in 4DX?
I did not. So, what does that even mean? I don't know anything past what's it called? 3D.
Yo, okay, so 4DX is crazy, right? It's basically like the movie is synced in with the sound and the movement of the chair, right? And so, for instance, like let's say you're watching a movie and somebody throws some water, right? Boom, you get hit with water, right?
Oh,
Or
oh,
yeah, and if somebody's in a fight scene and they're like flying through the air, your chair's like this.
oh, nah. See, my little scary self
Yeah.
can't handle.
Yo, it's legit crazy, right? So when we gonna it's crispy crazy. When we gonna see PS5 with the MTMV branding? Not too far from right now.
You let us know. Put us in touch with their people, and we'll
I
let
got
you know.
ain't gonna take all that. I got them clear stickers. I'm putting stuff on
Oh,
everything. You feel me?
there you go.
but but yeah, but yeah, it was a great break for me. How about yourself? What'd you do? What'd you get?
So your girl has been spoiled for the past a week and a half. Her little sugar came up and bought her some gifts. She got some bags. She got some stuff. I was like, okay, he cute, whatever. And then also y'all happy Hanukkah to those. Have Merry Christmas to us. And to those who celebrate Kwanzaa, it's the third
Yeah,
day of
yeah.
Kwanzaa. So it is Ujama, which is today, which means collective. So it's a collective work and responsibility. I believe it's collective work and responsibility. So third day. So I want to definitely wish you all those a happy holiday season. And then on Christmas, your girl I got me some cool, got a bag. I got some more stuff, some sneakers and some perfumes. But my big ticket item, so y'all listen to the V report know there's one person in this entire universe Nora wants to be besides Nora Tish. And that is the one, the only Miss Janet Jackson herself. I am going to see Janet Jackson floor seats on her birthday, May 13th. I literally fell apart, crying, everything.
Wow.
Man, shout out to my sister-in-law for the gift of the gift. Cause that is I can't. I love Mr. Janet. And Janet, you listen to our show. You are the muse. You are the example. And I love you so much. Like you are the example that we all want to be like. So yes, that was my big gift. And I had a bunch of little gifts. I got to spend so much time with my siblings and it was great. The babies in my life are all happy. And that's what matters. So I got my Christmas wish. Everybody's safe and happy and blessed. So I'm
And
happy.
everybody's okay. Awesome. Everybody was smiling. Um, Man, it's been a great Christmas, and I hope everybody who's watching, I hope you had a great Christmas too. Yo, put your gift in the
And
chat,
Hanukkah.
yo. Yeah, put your gift in the chat. Whatever you got this Christmas, drop that in the chat. We want to celebrate you. And
Yeah.
if you got somebody a really great and thoughtful gift, right, like the one Venora received, drop it in the chat. We want to see that too. All right, V, what you got?
All right, man. Yo, JJ Watt retired. We've been gone. We missed the World Cup with Argentina taking it home. Okay. Oh, period. Period. But like we missed the World Cup, Argentina taking it home. We missed Odell not get picked up. We missed a lot of stuff going on. The
Yeah,
comeback and fall of Brady, the possibility of the Packers sneaking into the playoffs. We'll talk about that later.
yeah.
But JJ Watt is retiring. And the Cardinals did not know. So how you feel about that? Because it must be something up with homeboy for them to be like, yo, I gotta go.
I mean, yo, JJ Watt is consistent. He's been consistently hurt, for like,
That's true.
I don't know, the last 5 years, 6 years, right? So all the time, like even when he's effective, it's only so much. Like he's only effective to a point, right? And
Hmm.
then if you're like, with the current team that he's with now, like they have all kind of turmoil, right? Like they're kind of falling apart. He's never had a chance to be on a winning squad, right? So
That's
I
true.
mean, even when he took trips to the playoffs, he still wasn't a part of a team because most of the time he went to the playoffs, he went with a backup quarterback. So he hasn't had a
Hmm.
chance to really be on a squad that was rolling. You feel what I'm saying? So I hate that his career is ending the way it is, but I understand because I mean, golly, can you get back up for one more? Like, can you really pause? But can you really like keep it rolling for one more season? And I don't know if you want to go through that again. Even if he does, right, he might run into disappointment again. So I get it.
Yo, Crispy's bugged out. He said, "If I were Odell, if I were Odell, I would ball out in the Rock, the Wayne Johnson XFL, and be the first person to win a championship." And but that's not a bad statement, but you bugged out, man. That boy don't belong in no XFL, Crispy. You bugged out. Don't do that boy like that. Leave that boy
He
alone.
gonna
And then
get stupid paid though.
he said JJ Watt would have bailed would have balled out with the Titans.
He would
Titans,
have.
yo, Crispy Titans are butt cheese. I don't know what you're talking about. Butt cheese. They are not good. The Jaguars that are now the number one seed, and they got knocked out of the playoffs by like, come on now. And
Yo,
wait,
but
I'm
they're
guessing
not
you are a
eliminated though.
Titans fan. If you a Titans fan, only
Oh
Titans
yeah,
fans. Oh, okay. I was
he's
like,
a
boy, what
hard
you
body
talking about?
Titans fan. Hard body.
Oh, okay,
Hard
okay,
body.
okay, okay. Never mind. Then always die on the ledge you want to die on, boo boo. Because I was like, why are you saying that? But like, okay, got you. But yeah, I feel like also like I agree with you, Rick. I think something's up. We said JJ top 5 pass rusher of all time. Okay, yes, but
He really is. And he's really been a
homie
dog.
stay hurt.
He has stayed hurt.
Since we did this Jet Day, what have you done for me lately? Because you always hurt. What are we gonna do for you? It's time
He
to
look,
go.
this is what he's done for them lately. Ooh.
Not ooh we.
Ooh.
Jen only episodes
Ooh.
of it, and
Ooh.
I could do this all year long. I'm dead serious. So that made me happy. Rick, that was it. Um, but I did see that Buell picture that his son got to see. His little bitty old baby son got to see his first game and his last home games. That was deep. Titans are back to the division championship and last year's number one seed. Dude, I hear you, but I haven't seen you at the Super Bowl. So I can't, I hear you. Trust me, ain't nobody more delusional than me and my team, but I hear you. And Rick's team, because please, over here, okay? So
Hey,
I
hey,
hear
we
you.
are yet holding on.
Actually, speaking of Rick's team, because I saw something really funny and spicy this morning that Sean Payton might come back and might take Tom Brady. Now, I don't know what y'all doing with a 46 turning 47-year-old Tom Brady on y'all team. How do you feel about that? When you saw that, cause look at your face already. Get you are spicy, ready to jump off out the mouth. What you got to say?
Yo, okay, so I'll take it. We've had Andy Dalton, Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston.
Don't do
Give
Jameis.
me some. Look, give me some of the GOAT. I'll take it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll
The
take
old goat.
49-year-old Tom Brady over Andy Dalton. I'll take 53-year-old Tom Brady over Andy Dalton. I'll take 73-year-old Tom Brady over everybody we currently have on our roster. Listen, and we don't have a
Not this
first round
chicken in
draft
my
pick.
skillet.
You saw it, right? You saw it? Brady cooked like
Yes,
this. Look,
break
Brady
like
can
this chicken in my
still.
skillet.
Let me tell y'all something. This Saints offense is tailor made for an old quarterback who can be accurate in the short to intermediate and can throw deep every now and again. And then you bring back the author of that offense, which is Sean Payton, right? Who can distribute it right, tell it, make sure that Tom Brady gets it right. If you bring back Tom Brady and Sean Payton, then you bring back the culture that was present before he left. This Saints team is not devoid of weapons. I don't know why people think that we don't have weapons. Well, probably because we suck and we keep losing games, but we still have weapons, right? Michael Thomas actually on his Instagram posted that picture of
Yep.
Sean Payton and Tom Brady
Tom
being
Brady.
together, right?
Yeah.
That would be something special. Now, granted, I'll take it. I'll take it because you bring in Tom Brady. What else do you get? Right? What else do you get? Brady ain't get divorced to lose on. Well, look, he got divorced to lose for the Bucks. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'll take it. Come on, bro. Listen. Especially, and Sean Payton understands if nobody else does how to recover from a divorce. Sean Payton, right?
What a ledge.
Sean Payton got divorced in New Orleans, scooped up somebody else, and now he's on a whole different
Ooh, he
situation
said
with
trade her in for a new model. Oh
I'm not saying look,
no.
I'm not
Oh
saying I'm not
no.
saying you could just scoop and score with every girl in New Orleans. I'm just saying that listen, Tom Brady could be okay with a good mentor like Sean Payton and in a good fruitful place like New Orleans. So he didn't get divorced for that, no. But if he wants to understand how to recover and how to rebound from divorce, Sean Payton is your go-to.
Sean Payton's your guy. Got it. So with all that being said, though, right now you guys have the opportunity to take that first spot in NFC South. Do you think the Saints are gonna be able to do that?
No, ma'am. So
You have hope.
no, I don't. So Tom Brady, as cooked as he is, right? As cooked as Tom Brady is, as cooked as Tom Brady is, as jacked up as Tom Brady is, right? They can still get it done against the Falcons or against the Panthers, and they're going to play the Falcons and the Panthers in the next 2 weeks, right? So I believe he wins at least one or two of those games. I don't fully expect the Saints to beat the Eagles because that's who they have to beat. So the
You have
Saints
the
can't beat
Eagles.
the Eagles with Garner Minshew. I don't believe they can. And Hurts, I don't. And Hurts is trying to play, right? And so my thoughts are is that the Saints will lose, the Bucks will win, and by the end of the day, it's either going to be the Bucks or it's going to be the Panthers. And I think the Panthers are a little bit more scary to me than a lot of people are seeing because they're starting to buy into Wilkes. They're buying
Yep.
into what he's saying, right? So I'm enjoying that. What did Crispy say? Rick's fantasy team is gonna be named the marriage council.
Wow.
Fighting for draft picks and divorcee.
And
And
then Dante says the margins are too close to invest in Brady.
I don't mind investing in Brady because we don't have a first round draft pick. Dante, you know this, bro. The Saints don't have a first round draft pick. We're gonna need a bridge guy anyway. Who's the best bridge guy out of Andy Dalton, Tom Brady, and Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill? Who's the best bridge guy? Or Teddy Bridgewater, who's another guy people are talking about, which I
Mhm.
don't want to hear that name. But and
I don't want to hear it. I
I
know that's
don't.
right. I
And
don't
I
want to hear
and
it.
I love Teddy as a human being, but I don't want him to be our quarterback, right? Um
Brady need money to pay for alimony. Don't, Chrissy,
the
why
one man
you
who
say
shouldn't be paying no
Brady?
alimony is Tom Brady. You know how much money his wife got?
Oh, but who got the kids?
Who should
Who
okay,
has the children?
listen, okay. I'm pretty sure she has like somebody like holding it down.
Who has the children?
Yo, if Tom Brady has to pay her alimony, right?
If
Then
she
that
has the children, yes.
she has so much more money than him.
It's not about who has the babies. If Tom has the babies, she gotta pay him. If Giselle got the babies, the model has the babies, then he gotta pay her. He has
That's
to.
wow. She had enough money to pay for three of them kids and
So
to
he
pay
supposed
him
to walk
alimony.
around like scot free, chucking and driving because he don't got because he got less money. That sound crazy because what? Like sister girl got her monies, but she got them kids. She got to pay that nanny to watch them kids. They both lay it down and threw it down to have the babies. They got to put some money down for them.
I can't. Well, listen, I don't know how it's gonna all play out, but I hope he's not like having to pay her. He can't. Yo, like That's wild to me. That's wild to me, and I may be
Y'all
wrong,
funny.
but that's wild to me.
Y'all men funny.
So look, the way Kanye got done is wrong, right?
No, it's not wrong. Whoa. Whoa. Hold
The
on, Rick.
way
Crispy's comment is this is gonna take half them Super Bowl rings. About to hit Belichick for them Lambo. You are funny. You funny. Crispy
yo,
funny.
Crispy wilding.
What did okay?
Dante said
Kim
rebuild.
Kardashian has them kids. That's
Kim
4
Kardashian does have the
kids.
kid,
They
but
got
how much is
nannies.
paying per kid?
Nannies, drivers, and sitters. When if I had $1 billion, I wish I now again I'm a little different. I would be like, I'm a mobster when it comes to my money, so I'm gonna be a little nastier. However, if I have the kids with me, you gonna pay me. And if I'm a billionaire, you gonna pay me if I'm
You
watching.
gonna pay me?
You gonna pay me because I got the nannies, I got the daycares, I got all that stuff, the schools. You gotta do it, man. Now if Kanye had them kids, Kim would have to pay him. And no one would have a problem with that if Kanye had them kids. And was like, he's a billionaire too.
What's going on with and he was a billionaire until he
Yeah,
went on
was.
that
But you know
rant,
well, we ain't gonna go into
right?
all his business.
Yeah, he
But
was a billionaire.
people make
Um
specific decisions. And when before the decision was made, that number was put out.
that it's wild, first off, that he got to pay her that much. That's a lot of money, right? And on top of that, we'll get into all this stuff, but Giselle shouldn't, I don't think, well, this is my thought, right? If you're paying child support, then yes. Okay, cool. I'll rock with that. Are you paying, should Giselle be receiving alimony? That's a whole nother conversation. And the answer to that is no. So
I don't think
actually, she should pay him alimony, right?
you should pay
Giselle
him
should be
out.
paid. Yes, yes, he got used to a certain
Hey.
lifestyle. And so Giselle needs to pay him
See,
alimony,
okay.
right?
That's a good topic actually, because all right, child support, I'm all for. I believe
Okay.
alimony, if we divorce, take yourself back to the hole you came from. Cause that's me. That is personally me. I wish I would be a millionaire and me and my man split. And I gotta pay him to because he's like, I'm used to riding Lambos. I'm used to living this way. I'm like, well, I'm used to being happy, and you I ain't no more with you. So
Yo,
bye. Like I
Wendy
could
Williams'
not.
husband, I think. I think Wendy Williams' husband. I think he's getting money, right?
I think his just tapped out.
Oh, really?
Mary J. Blige's husband is riding that wave because he is alimony from her because
This
he
case
wants a certain
study.
lifestyle, just like Dr. Dre's wife. There's certain things, man, you ain't gonna do to me. You ain't not gonna do to me. It's just not gonna happen in that way. But child support, I will say, whoever has the children should receive child support,
Okay, I'll rock
no
with
matter
child
how
support.
much money they make.
I rock with child support, but ain't no way
But
Giselle
alimony,
should be getting alimony from Tom Brady. There's just no way, and that's probably if that's a conversation, that's probably why he's throwing them interceptions.
you funny
I
that.
can't see
You
in
funny.
any way, shape, or form why a man whose wife is 10 times richer than him should be getting alimony from him.
I
So I
okay,
hope he
I
didn't
don't
deal
agree
it.
with the
And
alimony part. I don't think she should receive alimony, but I do think if she has them children, she deserves child support.
okay, bet I rock with you with that.
That's what
And look,
that
I was gonna talk to you. I was gonna send this to you. It's the Antonio Brown Tom Brady conversations happening in the DM, right?
oh my
So I can't
god.
wait to talk about that with you. We'll probably talk about that in the new year. We'll see how it got
All
how it
right.
goes. What you got? What else you got?
We gotta pick these teams, man. We're gonna do our quick hitters. We're gonna pick who we think is going to win this week's games. Are you gonna pull it up or should I?
Let me see. We're gonna try to pull up these games right quick.
Look, y'all, we're doing it
Um,
live. It's big different today on this random Wednesday in the middle
this
of
random Wednesday.
Kwanzaa. And our last show of the year. It's been a good we'll get to the end of that. Been a good run. But like
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna
been
get to our
cool, right?
game. It's been cool.
Let's
We
pick
got
some
switched up
games.
on y'all.
Oh, we got
So
Crispy's game up first.
yeah, Crispy. So I definitely want to hear from you because Thursday night football, we got the Cowboys versus the Titans in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Of course, because of just we like to make sense on our show. And again, we are analysts and we try to do everything accordingly, bipartisanly and fairly. The Cowboys are going to win this game. Unless Dak turns back into a pumpkin and falls apart. I'm going with the
Um,
Cowboys.
Hey, yo, in the chat, put who do you think will do this? Who do you think will win this game? I like Dante. He said hire Emery Hunt to direct your scouting. Yeah, Emery Hunt's a dog. All right, cool.
We'll get
Um,
to that, Dante. Thank you.
yeah, we'll get to that. Yo, so okay, so who do I think will win this game? Crispy, don't be mad, but you're gonna have to be because Derrick Henry may not be playing. So if Derrick Henry's not playing for sure, even if Derrick Henry was playing and Malik Willis is the quarterback, I can't give it to the Titans. It has to be Cowboys.
All right. We're gonna go to our Sunday night game, the Dolphins versus the Patriots. That should be a good game, good divisional game. But I'm gonna go with the Dolphins for that game.
That's at 1 on Sunday. You're going with the Dolphins. I
Yep,
like the Dolphins to win this game. However, if Tua doesn't play, then it's up in the air for me, and I think the
true.
Patriots can steal it. So I'm hearing Tua has another concussion, and they may try to shut him down for the
Oh,
year.
yeah.
If that's the case, then Teddy Bridgewater versus the Patriots, and that defense give me the Patriots to win that game.
All right, we got the Browns and the Commanders. Commanders need this game to survive, so I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I think I'll beat the Browns.
Um, yeah, the Browns, man, the Browns lost to the Saints last week. That was wild. And I think they can lose to the Commanders too. Give me the Commanders.
All right, Cardinals and Falcons. I'm sorry, Cardinals and Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
Come on, y'all. I'm gonna go with this is a good trash game. I'm gonna go with JJ Watt gonna take this win. Cardinals.
Um, mm, give me give me the Falcons here. Give me the Falcons to get Desmond Ritter's first win as a starter. I want that for him. And I think the Falcons are starting to trying to pull some things together. Give me the Falcons to win this one.
Okay. Jags and Titans. This should be practice squad versus the real deal. So I'm gonna see the Jags here. Crispy says the Miami Dolphins don't care about two. Oh my gosh, this boy's funny. He's too much. I'm gonna go with the Jags versus the Texans.
Give me the Jags here as well, right? I'm definitely going with the Jags. I feel like they're on the right, they're on a trajectory. Even though the Texans go hard nowadays, at least they're playing harder. Give me the Jags here.
All right, we have the Colts versus the Giants in at MetLife. I'm gonna go with the Giants because it's a do or die game. We need to win this game, or we're gonna have a very interesting spot in the playoffs. So I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Yeah, give me the Giants here. If Matt Ryan was playing, you know where I would go.
You're
But
goofy.
give
You're so
give me
goofy.
but give me the Giants here to win this one.
All right, we have Broncos and Chiefs. This should be again another practice squad practice game for the Chiefs.
Yo, give me the Chiefs here. That's easy, right?
Mhm.
I don't know where the Broncos are riding to. Crispy mentioned it earlier, right? That the Broncos, that what do you say? Tom Brady would fleece the Saints like Russell Wilson is doing to the Broncos, and he really is. He's getting over on them. I don't know what they're gonna do. They can't do nothing about it, and I think they're gonna try to go get Sean Payton,
Yes,
right?
they probably will.
But and they
They're
do have a
stuck with
first
Josh
round
for more
draft
years.
pick.
Yeah.
People don't know that they have first round draft pick, but they have the 49ers pick, right? So they do have a first round draft pick. And I don't know. We'll see what the future looks like for them. Give me Chiefs. That's the easy one. This is
All
the
right.
tough one right here, though. I ain't
This
gonna
is a
lie to
tough
you.
one. This is a huge game. The
Yeah.
Panthers versus the Buccaneers. I will go with the Bucks here, but this game's gonna be very close.
Tom Brady makes me so upset. He was losing that game last week, right? He was
Mhm.
losing that game. Yo.
Broncos
The Broncos
players would
player would rather
rather.
go players would rather go play with
I'm
DM.
not doing this. I'm not Mr. G. I'm not doing this with you.
Broncos players on the phone like, I'm coming. I'm coming, Dion. I'm coming. Yo, give me the Panthers to win this game. I feel like the Bucks were on the ropes in that game against the Cardinals with a less talented squad. Give me the Panthers. They're on a roll right now, so give me the Panthers to win against the Bucks. Who you got?
Okay.
Bears, Lions.
I'm gonna go with Lions. The Lions have been trending upwards this whole time, and the Bears are just played awful. So I'm gonna go with the Lions for this game.
All right, bet. Give me the Lions here too.
All right. Well, this is Rick's game. We got the Saints versus the Eagles in Philly. For our show, we do not go against the hostess teams. but unless it makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, I have to go with the Eagles because it just makes perfect sense.
It makes
So it's
too much
both.
sense here. It makes too much sense for the with the Eagles versus the Saints. Even if it's Gardner Minshew, you saw how they took the team to task last week. The Saints are doing better though, right? They've won their first time for the
Talk
first
your
time this
talk.
season. They won 2 games in a row, right? Can it be 3 games in a row? Well, the Eagles should have some offensive line problems. The problem is that the Saints just don't have enough to overcome that defense, and it's in Philly. Uh, Give me the Eagles, but Taysom Hill should have another big game, right? So give me the Eagles, but give me a good game by Taysom Hill.
All right. Our 405 game, we have the 49ers versus the Raiders. I'm going to go with the 49ers here.
I'm gonna go with the 49ers too, especially if they're benching Derek Carr, right?
Yep. They're
The
benching their
Raiders are
car as
benching,
of
yeah.
today. Yep.
That's wild, right?
I think the rest of the
Why?
year.
For what? It makes no sense what you're doing.
They're just fed up. They're fed up.
Yeah,
They're like, sit
he
down.
should be fed up, right? So
He
I'm
should.
going with the 49ers. And Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant doing work over there with the 49ers, and I love that storyline.
Yep. I love it. I can't wait to see what they do in the playoffs. Hopefully, it's not against our Giants, my Giants. So
Mm.
we'll see how it goes. Jets and the Seahawks. I am going to go with the Seahawks because the Jets have been trending downward and their quarterback situation is an absolute disaster.
Yo, ditto right here. Ditto. I'm going with the Seahawks as well, right? Eagles about to demolish the Saints with the Titans. AJ Brown. Well, he y'all can't claim him no more.
He's not on
So
your team no
he's
more,
not on your
Chrissy. He
team no more.
left. He left you. You
So he
should
could be
throw
on
him
your
away.
fantasy
The
squad
traitor.
called the Titans. But sorry, bro. That's not happening. Like, yeah, go ahead with your go ahead and take your Robert Woods and all those players, man, and claim them. Don't go claiming AJ no more. That's over for you guys. All right. The
The Rams
Rams.
and the Chargers.
Yeah. Give
I'm gonna go
me
with the Chargers.
yeah, it's easy. Light work. Give me the Chargers. Even though that boy Baker Mayfield been cooking, and my
Yes.
guy, the Kobe Durant. The Kobe Durant went off. They call him the Shark, yo. Yo, the Kobe Durant is from South Carolina State. I told you about it before, and that's the HBCU. I went crazy watching him pick off Russell Wilson. The first
Mm-hmm.
time on the crazy acrobatic catch, the second time on a pick six all the way to the house. That boy's cold blooded. We wrote about it on our website, and we talked about how the Kobe Durant and guys like James Houston are opening the doors for this year's crop of HBCU players. Go check that out on the website, y'all. That's a good read.
Yes, it is. And check out all of our articles on our website. We have quite a few, but that one's a
Yes.
really good one. Definitely check it out. We have the Vikings versus the Packers. The Packers are in a very interesting situation right now because they are trying to win it out. They got to win out all the rest of their games, and the Lions and the Seahawks got to keep losing. So I think the Packers are going to play the Vikings very hard because they're trying to slide in that last spot into the playoffs, even though the Packers have been pretty much horrific all season. So I'm going to pick the Packers because they have that little bit of fire and they're finally meshing like they're supposed to.
Listen, sometimes when you start the year off slow and you start to make a comeback, you run into a problem that stops you from making the comeback you think you should be able to make. This is the problem. Running into the Vikings right now at this juncture in the season is not a good look for the Packers. They don't have enough to overcome it. I'm going with the Vikings to win this game.
All right. Our Sunday night football is the Steelers versus the Ravens. It's a good division rival game. I'm gonna go with the Ravens since they're playing Baltimore.
Light work. But at the same time, if you look at these Ravens, yo, look at the Ravens record, 10-5. Yo, it's product of them playing against the NFC South this year.
Yep.
Really? Right? That's probably why their record is as good as it is. And they've overcome a lot. That Ravens defense is legit. I like the Ravens to win this game. No problem at all. They beat the Steelers.
All right, we got a gem from the first
Ooh.
game of the
Mm.
first Monday of the new year. We got the Bills versus the Bengals. This game should be fire. And what a great Monday night football game. I am going to go with the Bills, but I think a field goal is going to win the game.
Yo, I'm gonna go. golly, I'm gonna go with the Bengals here. I'm gonna go with the Bengals here. I see Mr. G. Mr. G thinks that the Vikings are fraudulent, right? But they have talent. Justin Jefferson's going off this year, yo.
It's
Like, let's not,
literally him.
yeah,
It's
let's not
literally
act like they
him.
don't have talent. They have talent. Dalvin Cook has stayed healthy, and he isn't. He hasn't having the most productive season, but he is staying healthy and he's being effective where he needs to be effective, right? The Vikings
And Kirk
team, they're
Cousins
not
shows
great.
up when he be.
Kurt shows up. They are not great.
Like
No, they are
like
not
it's
great.
random, but he does it.
They're not great, but they're good
We're not
enough to
fraudulent.
beat the Packers team because the Packers are not great either,
No.
right? So if they're
They're
not great either,
better.
right, the
Not great.
Vikings are just better. The Vikings
Yep.
are just better. So, love the comment, Mr. G. Let me see. Ravens is one pothole from losing Lamar injury or contract negotiations again. Listen, when that boy hit the like, I don't know if he gonna ever hit the market. I think they'll franchise him, but if he did hit the market, there'd be a market for him. Bills versus Bengals. Like I said, I think I'm rocking with the Bengals here. I'm going with the Bengals here, right?
Great game.
I'm going
We
to
can't
Bengals.
wait to see him.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that game.
So right now we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're getting back into some more of the show right after this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, let go, man. Yeah. I wanna be remembered for the good I did, not for accolades and accomplishments. Did I treat people with the love of God? Walking my purpose, seeking no applause. Did I tear down idols that were in my way? And in my darkest moments, did I keep the faith? Here to give a message, man, forget the fame. Can't allow our hearts to remain the same. We need to change. Forget the money, the cars, and the clothes. None of that's gonna last when it's our time to go. Gotta stay focused, gotta run your race. Time to get to it, cause we in the last days. Tell me what's your legacy? What's your legacy? What's your legacy? Tell me what's your legacy?
All right, guys,
Yo,
welcome back.
yeah, I want to tell y'all to go to the website, check out the brand new shirts that we have on the website. Look, you go to mtmvpn.com, right? Click on shop and then click the link, and that link will take you to our store on Store Frontier where you'll see the new V Report shirts. Oh, right. The Blessed and Beautiful shirts, the Full 94 podcast, those shirts are available now. The Blessed Crystal shirt, that's a special shirt, right? That costs $35. But, but all the other shirts, all the other shirts are there to keep moving forward. Shirt, the old logo for Full 94, all the MTMV sports stuff, man. And if you want to get into specific teams, fam, you was there. Yo, this gonna be a hot one. It's a hot item right now. Ed Reed is now with the with Bethune Cookman, right?
Yep.
So the Wildcats, that's a shirt out there. Goat status shirts, all those shirts are available on the website. Go through, tell us what shirts you want. Actually, no, just go through, grab your shirt, pay for it, right? You get hoodies as well. We got the hoodies on tap for y'all. Hoodies, kids t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything is right there on the website. Go check it out and be a part of the family, man.
Yes, y'all support us, and nothing's cooler than seeing us wearing your t-shirt to take pictures in our shirts.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's time. It's Rick. It's time for my reactions to the things you throw at me on live camera. Now you get to see it live, guys. You thought it was fake before? No, that's exactly how I react to things. My faces are very big. My eyes get very big, or look, I give side eyes, or I say whatever comes out my mouth off rip. So I'm ready to get started.
So let's see. Hold on, let me see something here. All right. So the Bucks had a really crazy game, right? A few weeks ago. And then after that game, one of the people who were involved in, I guess, his last second play was Gio Bernard, right? So Gio Bernard is in his locker room, and the reporters wanted to ask him questions about this game. And so I show you how that went down. You ready?
All right.
Here we go. Have you seen this before?
No.
Here we go.
See how turkey is. Well,
Well, you were injured all year.
what have you done for us to talk to you about all year? I talked to you Tuesday. Just don't say you're not talking because I didn't talk to you all year.
You were also injured most of the season too.
Hold on. Just relax.
Can I go to my family that I have outside? And
You
all
can.
of a sudden now?
Just don't say we didn't talk to you all year.
We just wanted to ask for your perspective on what happened
You're
there.
involved in one of the biggest plays of the game.
Okay.
Thank you, Duke.
I appreciate
That's
your
all.
time. We do.
We won't hold you.
We would have talked to you in the season, but also you were
let's ask
injured.
questions.
Just tell us what occurred on the play.
Miscommunication, that's all it was on my part. I take complete fault for that.
Was it a fake?
I don't know. It was complete fault. My fault. That's it.
Is this something the team hasn't practiced?
It's all me. All me. That's something I did wrong, and that's all.
So you
It
were
was all
aware.
on me. Yep, number 25 out there. That was me. I was the one that did it.
But were you aware
It
that
was
it was
just
a
me.
fake?
Yeah, I messed up.
I understand that, but we're just asking if you knew it was.
I
fake.
We
messed
just
up.
didn't know if it was a communication
Yeah, I
breakdown.
messed up.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right. What's your thoughts, V?
People are so annoying. People are just so annoying. That's why I'm laughing only because my dude do stuff like that be pissing me off real bad. Like real bad. Like he be doing stuff like it's my fault. I'm talking like you gonna shut it all up while I'm talking. I hate when people do that. People are annoying.
Yeah, people look.
People are so annoying.
So the thing is that I felt like he didn't want to talk, right?
No.
Like he didn't want to talk. But did you see how aggressive they were in pursuing it? Okay, now
Yeah.
you've been you've covered some games before. Are you ever that aggressive? Would you ever be that aggressive to get an answer to your question?
Me, no. I'm actually mad chill because as a former athlete, I know how it is to lose. And I don't want you in my face asking me questions. Like, don't bother me. I don't like when people even bother me in general. So, like, I treat people like they are people. So I'm like, yo, you dropped a real important pass, or you definitely fumbled in the end zone and look like a fool. I'm gonna leave you be because you already know what you did wrong. I'm not gonna be like, so is what do you think? Like, yeah, I think I did wrong. It's good. No, like I'll be annoyed. Like, leave me alone. You're annoying. And I just felt like they were just very annoying.
Yo, okay, so here's the dilemma, and this is what's crazy to me, right?
Mhm.
They have to, all right, it's up to them to write good stories, and they need your side of the story,
Yeah.
right? So they need your side of the story. They need that, right? So because they need your side of the story, that's one. On the other hand, you also remember Steve Weiss, I think he talked to us about being able to ask the tough questions,
Yeah.
right? Like getting straight to it, right? And so if you got a guy walking away from you, running away from you, right? Do you, as a reporter, try to reason with him to get him to stop, or do you just let him go about his business?
I think in that situation, you let that person go by their business. Because like you try to push for the answer. That man did not answer any y'all question. He just kept saying, "It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault." Like he didn't even really go into like what he was thinking, what was the thought process behind it. He's went to, "It's my fault. It's my fault. It is what it is," and just like. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I would be because Nora is that nasty and that petty. But like he definitely gave sassy out of the woodworks. But yeah, I get it. Like I don't want to talk to you. I don't know what I want to say. That's what he's giving. I don't want to talk.
Bet. Okay. You ready for your next one?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. What's up, Rob Redeem? They fresh
Hey,
off for
Rob.
their show.
Welcome to our first live show.
Welcome, Rob. Welcome, Crispy's been holding it down for us.
Yeah, shout out to you, Crispy. Shout out to you, Mr. G. Dante.
Right,
Thank y'all
Dante.
for coming in. Y'all real.
Yep. You ready? Here we go. This is so
I like that. So cute.
Before the last game, right? So before it was Brandon Staley. This is him before his last game, preparing for the game on national TV.
Yeah, you gotta stretch that back out. Stretch it out, baby.
You crazy. This is him getting ready for the game.
Okay, I was like, why he goofy? He's just goofy.
Yo, so
you gotta do it. You gotta stretch out that lower spine. I know what he's doing. That's yoga.
You said that's yoga?
I do the yoga all the time, but it do look different.
You can't be doing yo. So I remember
Leave
Dak
that man
Prescott.
alone.
Yo, okay, hold on. Let me see. That man throwing it back for the refs. Yo, that's wild. They wilding, yo. They straight up wild. So okay, you ready for your next one?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. It's a little bit more serious, I want to say.
Okay.
Here we go.
And last message I want to say is to all you recruits and all you players, come home. You know, if we can do it, y'all can do it. Come on home. Let's represent well.
Let me give you some context. So
Thank you.
this is so after the Celebration Bowl, right? Jackson State loses, right? So they
Yes.
lost in the Celebration Bowl. This is their defensive captain, Aubrey Miller, talking to he's sending a message out to all prospects, right? All players
Okay.
who are thinking about where they're gonna play next year. Okay. And so this is him talking to every African American high school athlete out there.
Got it.
And last message I want to say is to all you recruits and all you players, come home. You know, if we can do it, y'all can do it. Come on home. Let's represent well. HBCUs need to keep going up, whether you like it or not. Whether they like it or not, we need to keep rising with this. We need to keep going with this. The money needs to come back home. Your talent needs to come back home. You need to play for your people. You need to represent our people. But like I said, if we do it, you can do it. That's all I want to say. Thank y'all. We got them all. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, your thoughts.
I'm still shocked. That's a student. That looks like a
Oh.
grown man. And you sound like a grown man. But at the end of the day, he's not saying nothing wrong. He's like, 'cause you don't need everybody to run away from the program once Deion leaves. You still want people to still come. So, you know what? I like what he said. I support what he said because he was saying is that, like, this train gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do. We did it, and you could do it too. Because everyone's gonna run to where Deion can go. But hey, let's be real. All y'all ain't gonna get in over there. Not even probably 1% y'all ain't gonna get in over there. So it's just like you gotta keep it real. I like that he said that. Like he stood up, and that's why you a captain, because you stand up and be a leader. And that was a great example of him being a leader.
Yo, I love what he said too. Because it seems that after the whole Deion situation, played out, he's now headed to Colorado, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's thinking, oh man, well, the momentum may be going with him, right? That momentum for HBCUs building up. We heard from the SWAC commissioner. He talked about how TV revenue is building up and how great of a year they've had for the last 2 years, right? And so a lot of people thinking, oh man, well, the trend is leaving, the vibe is leaving, right? And then we thought that, okay, when he said this, I thought that I felt that mandate a year ago. I felt that mandate 2 years ago, right? But I felt that it was kind of going away. But I felt like him stepping up and saying it out loud again, right? And him kind of going viral himself, because that went viral a little bit, right? But that, I think that's good, right? So you see guys like Tristan Sion, who had a chance, like 40 different offers from all kinds of schools. He chose the HBCU. And so I'm hoping that continues, right? That trend continues. And then just yesterday, we had the big news. Well, Ed Reed is going to Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. A little part of me was like, we up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because at some point you feel like the moment, and nobody in the HBCU world wanted to hear any more about Deion. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nope.
They were really upset. They didn't want to hear about Deion. They didn't want to hear from Deion. They didn't want to hear nothing about Deion. When you post something about Deion, they're like, Jesus, get over it, right? They done with Deion, right? But now I feel like, and they felt a little bit hurt. A lot of people felt hurt by the whole thing with Deion, right? But I feel like there's no need to feel fully hurt. We up. And we're gonna be up for a minute.
All right now.
Yeah,
I like it. I love it.
That's all on my end for you. That's all the reactions we had. I had one more for you, but that's all. We'll do it next week.
So that sounds like we need to head to a commercial break.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yep, I got one. Ready?
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Well, we had to make sure we pay our bills because we got to help our sponsor, Ozell brand. And I don't know why I'm not producing on the screen, but like, yep, we had to hit our sponsor. And also, thank you, Ozell brand, for
It's
sponsoring
mental
this
health
episode.
break time.
It wasn't. We don't have that because we were talking about our resolution and what.
Oh yeah, okay. Got you.
But
Don't
anyway,
why?
thank you to
Why?
our
That was a
sponsor.
severe eye roll. That was a severe eye roll.
Thank you to our sponsor, Ozell Brand, for this episode. Thank you for sponsoring us. Yeah, everybody that is, hey, y'all, Greek folk. Ozell Brand is doing Greek shoes, y'all. Homie figured out something, made
Yeah.
sure he got on the list because I saw a pink and green sneaker. And I was like, wait a minute, I might have to get that pink and green sneaker.
Ooh, let me
And
go to the website.
okay, check out ozellbrand.com and get
I
your
bet he don't got Brown and Gill to go. I bet he don't got it.
because we forgetting that you exist. So yeah, like so he's out there doing what he gotta do. And check out his sneakers and check out his cleats. And I'm shouting out our sponsor. I definitely want to shout out my girl T, who got Sweeter Glam, that got me together for this episode. Shout out to you, girl, for always keeping sure my hair is good, or I got the good hairs, and make sure I look decent for the cameras. So we end this episode, we end up a little differently. End of the year, last episode of the year, last episode 2022. We're both going to share one thing that we are just so proud to say that we did this year, and something we're excited about coming next year. So I will go first. The first thing I will say, I'm so proud to say that my foundation put a young woman into college this year. That is huge. We are only two, not actually, we're even 2 years old. We are 1.5-year-old foundation doing the best we can. We all raising money. I've definitely let it rain on them, okay, to make sure I keep this place open and doing what we gotta do. But we got a young lady in school. So the point of the foundation, we have already hit it. We got one person in school, and that was something I was so proud of for the entire year. That was the biggest thing that took place this year, and I'm so happy. And I'm just blessed. Thank you, Rob. I'm just so blessed and highly favored that we're still raising money because, again, yeah, we got to keep it going. We can't just put one in and call it a win. That's a win, but we got to keep making them wins, right? We got to keep making it rain on them. So we are still doing our ad. So we're still doing
for college,
of course. We're still doing our fundraiser, our wine fundraiser, and also just donate at the blfoundation.org, and it's all tax exempt. So y'all who are I'm speaking to people, want people. Okay. Those of you who want to get some tax exemptions and you're like, I need a charity last minute. Well, come on down to the VL Foundation. We are 501c3 certified. That means we can write you a tax exempt letter. She will write you a tax exempt letter, and you can get that to your accountant or TurboTax, whoever do your business, and get yourself some savings. Okay. And we don't. Okay, for college. Don't do me. For college. For college. All right. So I'm going to pivot and I'm going to volley it to Rick. What was something that you were so excited for and so proud of that took place this year?
Yo, you know how big our team is, right? Like we legit like 14, 16 deep, right?
Yep.
And I say 14, 16 because I'm counting the interns. So now as we we went into this year, last year about this time we had about 49 subscribers on YouTube.
Facts, y'all. Like
straight up.
That's serious.
Straight up. And right now we are at 2,292, right? And that was a team collective effort. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody, from everybody across the board, not the same. That's from the every single show, the V Report, Sports Talk with C, right? Fulton 94, our college football show, like every single show, right? Like MVP University. Every single show contributed to that, y'all. Everybody contributed. Everybody put it in. Let me not forget the MMA, our MMA show, right? The main card with the voice, right? Like just so many people pushed, right? Promoting and doing the stuff that we need to do to like move forward. Even the voice on Sundays, dropping, our timeout. We have worked extremely hard to get to that 1,000 mark, but God doubled the goal.
Come
The
on now, won't he
goal
do
was to
it?
get the goal was
Won't
to
he
get
do
to
it?
1,000. The goal was to get to 1,000, and to be at 2,000 in a year is straight up God, right? And some people are like, yo, that's a very low goal. Well, you don't know how tough it is
Okay, come on, talk it.
to get people to watch you when they don't know you or care about you, right?
Okay, and we don't have a celebrity.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yet.
But we got one. We got one. So the show with Hugh Jackson, right? And so yes, so we have a show weekly with Hugh Jackson. Stop it! Don't you
Don't do
Hugh.
that. We live. Why look
Don't
at you?
you
How
do
you
Hugh?
have me on the live?
Don't you do coach my coach like that?
I ain't gonna do. Welcome you.
Yo,
Nothing but love.
yo, listen. I'm so blessed and so grateful for all the stuff that happened over the course of this year. Like we just so blessed, y'all. The Hugh That podcast, man, has been great. Shout out to Miss Marva as well. So all that, right? All of that. I'm just blessed and I'm grateful for. 2,000 in a year is a blessing, right? Especially when you've had years and years of not hitting that goal.
Exactly. That's a huge
It's a huge accomplishment.
We're gonna both just share one thing we are excited for in the new year. And yes, okay, Chris B did make it walk it like you talk it, bring it on the show.
He ain't gonna do nothing. He wanted that hot dog eating contest show. So I was like, bet, hook it up. You know what I mean? Like, we'll support you. he like, nah, it's not the time. He ain't ready.
You go, Chris B. No, what? We're not gonna take it from him. Maybe he will be ready one day.
Okay.
When that day come, it'll be his time to shine.
But he always ready to support. I'm telling you that straight up. We love Chris.
For real,
always ready to support.
For real. I'm gonna say the one thing I'm excited for in the new year is everything. Life. I'm excited to see where life takes me in the new year. I got so many goals. I don't do the new year, new me. That's played out. But I'm just so excited to see what. Now you're gonna talk crazy about the Knicks. See, I try to be on your side. Sure.
Y'all don't know what y'all did to Jeremy Lin, but y'all messed over Jeremy Lin. Like,
I got time.
Okay. What's your goal?
What about what we gonna do
for good
next year? And look at y'all shooting at me. Anyway, that's going to not happen next year. But I can't wait to see all the great things that take place. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see where my foundation goes. Excited to see where our big fundraiser goes with our big gala. That's something I'm very excited for. I'm putting in so much work for it. And I can't wait to see how that turns out and how many people we can help in the DMV community with all of our efforts in our business. So that's something huge that I am nervous. I'm scared, but I'm very excited to see what happens in 2023.
Look, in 2023, I'm really excited about our growth. Right. And I foresee growth again, right? Another growth spurt for the channel. Because I feel like we're starting to get this stuff right. What I really want to see though is I want to see growth for all of our shows, right? Like all of our live shows. I want the eyes here. Like when we go live, I want people live. And when Not the Same goes live, I want so many people there. It's hard to figure out whose comment goes up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I want that type of growth. I want a dedicated fan base. I would like a dedicated group of individuals who rock with us on a weekly basis, right? I want that for every single show. I want the people who subscribe to our channel to find their flavor, find their show that they love from us, and to really dive into that particular show. I want us to connect with them, right? So I want to hear from more fans. I want more fans on the show, right? Joining us live. I want that next year. I want us to continue to grow and to move forward. I'm looking forward. My big thing I'm super looking forward to is next year's retreat. Every year we do a retreat, right? And every year it has gotten bigger and better and more awesome, right? Last year we went to Florida. The first year we were in the hills in the mountains of Georgia, right? So next year we haven't decided fully where we're going, but I'm saying it like this, right? I want that joint to be crazy. I can't wait to do that. And I also want to put on retreats for more people. HBCU media is growing, right? And
Yes,
as
it
it
is.
expands, I want to do retreats for HBCU media and have some people from HBCU media come and talk to us. So I'm looking forward to moving. So he says, I see here, Crispy says, y'all need to take advantage of the community tab and post up the MTMV show schedule consistently on the channel. Crispy always has really good advice for us, right?
Yeah, 'cause I'm here like, what are you talking about? What channel?
Not so there's a
What?
community tab on YouTube, right? And so if you have a platform like this, there is a community tab. You can use it, post the schedule of the show. That way people know when stuff is happening. Crispy's always
Oh,
on it. I appreciate you, bro. So
thank you,
yes, we
Crispy.
will do that. And what happens with advice Crispy gives me is I'm always a week, 2 weeks, a month later, right? Doing what he says, but this one I'm not gonna wait. I'm on that. Thank you, Crispy. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we're on that
So
one. Thank you, Crispy.
I'm hoping that we continuously grow. And because the more we grow, the more we can do for people, the more opportunities we can offer, just like you're doing with the VL Foundation, right? The more opportunities we can offer for interns. We want interns to be able to move it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we want them to come in and get the type of experience like covering a game. So Shador Sanders was at the Celebration Bowl Radio Row, right? And
Mhm.
so our intern got a chance to, be there for that interview and really help out with those interviews and do some of her own interviews. Deion Sanders was at the last one. So this year there'll be more people at SWAC conferences, right? There'll be more people at MEAC press conferences. I want our interns to be there, right? And really, really take full advantage of the opportunities we'll have for them. So I'm looking for that type of growth in the future.
I
The
love it. I
the
love
more
it.
opportunities we get, we want to give out more opportunities.
Oh, that's big facts. That's what we do on this network, and that's what we especially
Absolutely.
do on this show. We like to give back to as many people as we can. So, Rick, I want to say it's been a pleasure working with my producer and the end of this year. I can't wait to see where the show goes next year. Maybe we'll do more live shows, but we'll see. But you guys, happy New Year! Finish out those who celebrate Kwanzaa. Finish out Kwanzaa with beautifully, and you guys continue to stay safe and be blessed and enjoy the balls popping out the 31st at 11:59. Catch y'all next in the new year. Bye.
Thank y'all for joining us for our first live V report, y'all. I'm gonna try to
Yes,
get
thank
to
you.
do some more of these, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I promise you, yo, this is gonna get even bigger and better. So I hope we can do some more of these. We'll see. We'll talk about it after we're done. But thank y'all for
Yep.
being here. God bless y'all. We out.